What's going on, stackers? So in this video we're going to be talking about whether or not low and no content book publishing is still profitable in 2020. Now if you're new here, my name's Paddy, and every other day I like to bring out videos teaching you all the tips, tricks and strategies that I've learned to help me make passive income here online. So go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. Also, if you're serious about low and no content book publishing, then check out that link down in the description below to go to the LCB Vault. Within here I add brand new trainings every single week on everything I'm doing to increase my royalties. You can also get there by going to the lcbvault.com. So, at the minute we know what's going on in the world. I'm not going to be saying what that is, but we all know, because there's quite a lot of countries now being put on lockdown, so you can't go anywhere. There's lots of businesses that aren't doing well, people getting laid off. It's affecting absolutely everything. So now people are wondering, because they are getting so slow sales, whether or not low content book publishing is still going to do well in 2020. Well, all I can do is share my results and show you how it's actually going for me since all of this craziness in the world started happening. So we can see my stats just here. In fact, let's go ahead and refresh the page. Just let that load up for 2 seconds, let the stats come through again. So here we go. Yesterday I actually had my best day within the last few weeks, where I sold 26. Today already I've sold 6. The previous days weren't that great, but as you can see I'm still selling books. I was selling more back here at the beginning of March, and now it's slowly tapered off. So now that we've just had a look here on my reports on KDP, let's go ahead and actually look at these sorry, within Get Book Report as well. So this was for yesterday. This was those 26 units sold just here. And you can see that I made $48. Now if we scroll down to here, here's the 26. I do have 2 books that did pretty well yesterday. I am also running ads on these 2 books because I do think it's a great time to be running ads, because most people aren't going to be doing that within their business. So 17 came from these 2, and then I sold 3 of this, 3 of this, 2 of this and 1 of this. So my sales are going okay considering what is actually going on. So if we actually break this down to this month, let's go on that for a second. Just let that load up. So far, in fact, let's refresh the page on that as well. So far you can see that I've actually made $984 during these times, during this month as well. So if that's going to let me, we'll just scroll down a little bit. There we go. So this is for the month of March. You can see I started off pretty good. There's an $81 day there, 74, a 75 just here, but it has been slowly tapering off, and for good reasons too. More people are more worried about food and toilet roll and things like that rather than buying books. But there's still a great opportunity here within selling low and no content books, mainly low content books. And I'll explain why I think that is in just a second. First of all, let's just scroll down to the bottom. We can see so far I've done 527 units sold, which is still pretty good, and then that $984 in royalties. I'm not going to go and break down everything because this isn't an income report. This is just to show you how my sales are during these times, and we can see 53% is actually coming from the UK and 44% from .com. So, at the minute, with everything going on, there's still going to be people buying books. People are stuck at home with their kids. People are stuck at home and they're bored. So, people are still buying online. But when it comes to low and no content books, I'd rather focus on books like activity books or books that serve a purpose. See, with all these people at home, Amazon's still delivering. They're trying to hire 100,000 people to keep up with the demand. There's still opportunity here, but you've got to think about the books that people are wanting to buy. So that's going to be things like colouring books, activity books, word search books, kids for books, whether that's like learning books, letter tracing books, ABC books. These are all kind of activity books that people are going to want to be doing. See, think of all the kids that aren't at school at the minute in the US, in the UK. All schools in the UK have been shut down, so you've got all the kids at home. There's going to be books that are in huge demand which you can go and create. So at the minute, with me personally, I'm mainly focusing on activity books, whether that's colouring books, word searches, mazes, things like that. Now, if you want to see what I am doing, I do share quite a lot within the LCB Vault, so if you want to, you can go through and check that out. But the point of this video is low content book publishing is still in demand. You just have to do the research to find what people are actually searching for and then go and create those books. That's kind of what we do anyway. We're solving people's problems, whether that's creating books in any niche. But in these times, we want to be creating activity books, books that serve a purpose, so there's a better chance of selling those books, because people are still on Amazon buying a lot of stuff. We just need to position our books in front of those people. So as you can see, low content book publishing is still profitable in 2020. If anything, this is one of the best times to get into publishing low and no content books. And if you haven't started already, I highly suggest doing so. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.